Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So today we're going to look at Potomac Bead's Best Bead Box for April 2021. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Best Bead Box, this is a subscription bead box offered by Potomac Beads on their website. And what's included is one paper pattern and the beads you could use with this pattern, beads to add to your stash and to use on your other projects. They have a great website just dedicated to beading. They have a YouTube channel. So just a great company all around. They also have the Bead Box XL, which you could take a look at. I'm just going to be showing you the best bead box. The Bead Box XL is bigger, has more stuff. Just pricing, just briefly, the best thing to do is to look in the description box below the video. Click on the link down there and take a look at all the different prices. It can be as low as $19.99 a month, depending on how long your subscription is. So the longer the subscription, you get more of a discount. It's free shipping. I have a code for you, a coupon code, Bronzepony 10, which will give you 10% off your first box. And I'll link that down below in the description box and somewhere on the screen, so you can jot that down because you might as well save a few bucks, right, if you decide you're going to order it. All right, so I'm going to open the box and we're going to get a look at the beads. Okay, let's take out the beads. So here is the theme of the subscription box. It is Potomac Beads Best Bead Box Orange Blossom. And they have a nice little paragraph here about warm spring breezes, the sweet smell of blossoming flowers. Kind of sets the mood. I'll let you read the rest of that yourself. Here is the list of all the beads. Here's the paper pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a really pretty necklace. And all the beads to the pattern come in a separate bag. And these are the additional beads, which I'm going to put aside. All right, so let's take a look at our list here. So the first thing on our list is the Orange Blossom necklace pattern. And so here is the necklace. Here are all the beads for the necklace. They're all included in here. The only thing you have to add is the wildfire thread and the needle. So looking at the instructions, always very well written and illustrated. I've made several of these patterns and they always come out great, easy to follow. Colorful. And there's the artist, that's Anna Taylor, she designed it. So let's get a look at what's in here for the necklace, and then we'll look on to the other beads. So I'll just pour those out. So just a note, when I get my box, sometimes the beads come in little bags that are not resealable and have to cut them open. I just cut them, the ones that aren't resealable, I just peel the label off them. It comes off really easily, and I put it on my own little bag, which I get on Amazon. Like, they're so cheap, hundreds of them for very, very little money, and that way I can reseal the bags if I want. All right, so here's the pattern. So we have 5 grams of Miyuki drops, and these are the 3.4 millimeter drops, and they are in matte, opaque matte cream. Now, I don't know that I've ever seen a Miyuki drop in an opaque, like in a matte. Opaque, yes, but in a matte? That's super. Love that. That's really pretty. That goes around this bead on the pattern. Love it, like a flower, like petals of a flower. Wow, that's cool. I have to look and see what other matte colors they have. Then we have 6 grams of 11Os, and these are in galvanized apricot, and I really love these galvanized beads. 1, they last longer, and 2, the metallics, they all look like sort of a variation, this color anyway, of gold. Like, this is sort of an apricot-y gold color. They have galvanized champagne, which is sort of a pale pinky color. I mean, so really beautiful little variations on color. Love these. Pop those out. One of my little drops mixed up in there. All right, and then we have 9 grams of Czech glass smooth rounds, 8 millimeters, and these are in blue luster. It's this one. Looks like a stone to me. I love using beads that, if I'm not using a gemstone, that look like stones, especially in the in the spring and summer, especially in the summer, because just, sometimes you want your jewelry to be a little less, fancy and a little more casual and organic looking. So these, I think, really fit the bill. Really a beautiful bead. And then we have a 9 grams of gemstone round beads in 8mm. So we do have a mixture of gemstones and Czech beads. And this is carnelian. Beautiful shades of sort of amber. Look beautiful with these apricot beads. These colors, I think, are just spot on. Love it. I love the color combo. And then we have 9 grams of Potomac crystal teardrops, 6 by 8mm, and these are in, look like Rose AB to me, Rose AB. And think how beautiful these little teardrop beads are. They're little tiny ones. Well, not super tiny, but they're so cute. Look at them, aren't those great? I can see a lot of uses for these, and they're very sparkly. Love those. They have some very pretty crystals. And then we have a Czech glass, a Czech table cut button. And this is, button I have many of these from Potomac Beads, and it's just a great little ending for, for a necklace or a bracelet with a little beaded loop around it. So here are all our beads for the necklace. So let's move on to, just get some space here. Let's move on to the other beads. So beads for your stash. So we have some wave trios. Now there are a lot of different, of these these beads that you can work with. These kind of I don't know what you call them. This, where you put a bead in between, and they have a purpose. However, I think this would just be awesome to sew down on a bead embroidery backing. And you could have just some awesome little waves, excuse me, going on the bead embroidery, on a bead embroidery backing. So consider that, as well as its purpose for integrating, with other beads. I think this would be really cool to explore for bead embroidery. And then 3 grams of Czech glass round beads, 3mm. And these are beautiful. These are in white red luster. Pink, very pinky, mauvey looking, little gold sheen on there. Beautiful. I love these with these and the drops, and maybe integrating this somehow. Very pretty colors. 4 grams of Miyuki seed beads and 15 ounce. I'm not going to open these because they're so tiny and I don't want them to go all over, but this is a very beautiful metallic green iris. Great little 15-0. Pop that out. Looks, the color combos together are perfect. 4 grams of pie duos. Okay, so this is that little pie duo bead. And look at this color. This is metallic emerald. I love that color. That is so beautiful. So a viewer of mine left a comment on one of my YouTube videos after I was showing some of these differently shaped multi-hole beads, and I was asking for inspiration, and she said, go online and just look up quilt patterns and use that as your inspiration. Brilliant. That is so brilliant. I just love that idea. So thank you for that. And then we have 1 pewter charm. It's a little strawberry. This guy. It's a strawberry on both sides, which I like. Love to dangle this from the chain of a necklace, or the clasp of a bracelet, or get another one in the cutest little earring. A glass cabochon. Excuse me. And I love their little cabochons. I think this, let me give you a quick look at it first. Here we go. Very pretty floral. And I love it with this combination for bead embroidery. Again, I love the idea of these differently shaped beads for bead embroidery as well. I think they really lend themselves well. Like, what if you did that quilt idea and you did it on a piece of bead backing for a cuff, and you just did a quilt pattern and maybe used you know, this cabochon, and you can do a bezel around the cabochon, then add these and different other beads that like connect, fit in like a quilt pattern. I think that'd be great. 3 grams of Potomac crystal faceted olives. So this is in metallic gold. So just a little handful full of sparkle. Very pretty. And last but not least, 7 grams of Czech glass faceted rounds in 6mm. And I love this color. This is Turquoise Swirl. Why is it as soon as summer comes, you know, when I start thinking about summer, I think of turquoise and greens and pinks and you know, blues and, well, all these beautiful colors. But this one especially, I always, it's like the ocean, the Caribbean. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, there we go. So here is the Potomac Beads Orange Blossom bead box. So check out the description box below the video again for links to the website and to the subscription, so you can look at them and see if it's right for you, see if you like it. And there are pictures of past boxes there, so you can get an idea of like what some of the past boxes look like if you haven't watched the videos. I mean, I have a whole playlist of videos on them, but you can always just look at the website and see if you like it and check it out. Also, don't forget, if you do buy it, use the Bronzepony 10 code and get a few bucks off. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.